likely here. Indeed, it'll be one of those remaining two power operators. Solus will get knocked out.
That will leave Valkyrie on the
Feels a little bit too hot to stick around. Could have ended up giving over the very first kill as a result of that one, but instead it's going to be Canadian that falters down on that right now. Although I do believe, nope, it's going to be the Alibi playing that one, so Laxing will be able to maintain positioning over top of it and continue to do so as NJR tries to challenge against it, pays the price.
He'll play his life instead. He could go for the streak. Flashbang messes up. Achieved maybe even blinds himself. Make things a little bit harder. Fish especially just hopping out onto Achieved. Does get the opening pick, but it's an advantage short-lived for Parabellum. Second Dokkaebi call coming through, and right now DarkZero forced to flood it through Arcade and Cafe. And all the kills will just come through, I guess. Very quickly moving on in.
Toxic Babe and the rest of their utility would have been enough to proficiently hold things back, but is not the case in any sense of the word. DZ quickly bang at the moment here. DarkZero not able to track him down entirely just yet. And no, they're going to waltz right past him. He'll go down, and I believe that may have been the case drop by Canadian as well. From Laxing may have very well won the round when everything is said and done, because they've got to try and collapse on themselves. Panba at least getting the trade in the case along with him, and now he's got to dash two pickups on their own. Panba and Achieved all that remains. Panba, even with the glitch vision, gets that one nicely done, but that seems to be it. All they can find is Fish finishes things off for PB instead in the defense. DarkZero starts the initial push forward here. Motion sensor goes off for Skies, and he's able to fend off the first bit of pressure. Left quite weak because of that, but now Fish begins the closure here of the wrap, equalizes it to a 3v3. Plant goes down, but Fish finds another kill as well. We even had the upstairs roamers come back to the site. They'll give the reset here for Gavini, and almost looked like Spiker was going to be able to win it, but never mind. Gavini with the composure.
Might be slow, but they are just trying desperately to find an opportunity with this nade, maybe from Gavini, but definitely not the shot from Fish, who makes it a 2v5.
Guessing for entries, and unfortunately not coming out with a winner when everything is said and done. Fish fed a third 1v1 now as he makes it a triple kill on this round. NJR at least trades on time for NJR to try to play this one out, and more than likely for Canadian to give some input on the team comms while all that was going on. PB closes down another one and takes the lead. Guaranteed trying to maintain positioning against the initial clear from DZ. Achieved, though, gonna try to rush his way in, and he's not alone in doing so either, but PB are more than ready for the challenge. Achieved and Gavini attempt to make that play to
secure round 6.
Shots come in from Spiff, is able to knock out Panba. NJR finds the exchange, but it's Spiff once again. It's rare to follow it through into the site. Panba claims the opening kill, but Spliff gets a trailer to Achieve with his knife somehow. They're Laxing as well. So back to the site, probably sooner rather than later. Shots come in from him, though. Patience works out, and he's able to get the trade on his Spiker. Equalizing timing on his shots. Catches one, trying to drop down into the hatch. A second makes it through, though, with Laxing will now start the process of putting the case down on the ground. Impact in, but no, it's not going to catch Laxing. He's got the wrong guess as to his position. Thankfully, quick correction once he finally figures it out, but still, PB. Fish is just brighter stars so far for DarkZero in terms of fending off those more pressured situations. So there we go. Don't even need to really call the comm as I pretty much just finally succeed, but it'll cost them one of their own.
Still a 4v4, make that a 4v3 as Skies through the vault wall will cut down. Flashbang will go on in, still blinds Panmazoo. Laxing put to low HP and now finished off. So DarkZero can hold down for the time being, try to get this kill on the player break, but it still goes Fish's way. Achievement.
Fish, you need to get yourselves into this one, and unfortunately far too late. DZ steal this round instead, and they'll pick it up. Kill against NJR himself. Sky just waltzing into the bunks as well here, tries to make his own impact known, but it's Panba now striking back, not with the Canadian, brings it back down into a 3v3. Panba, the next one to fall also here. Spiff continues to isolate out the defenders. Rotate back into this play as well. Not really given any option. The immediate swing from Yellow is alive, and it'll take him down. Spiff score yet another kill. Nade's coming out for Spiker, trying to make sure that he has the cross established, and indeed he will. Another lead found, but lead lost as well, and now regained by the defense as DarkZero picks up 2 kills to the 1 that our attackers found. Time is running out. Spiff has to throw that case onto the ground, but no, NJR retakes and stops the play.
You know, the thing he's been doing for about 5 years now, hold down the flank on that top floor as they push on in, but now Parabellum making some of the mistakes DarkZero did.
A little bit of a problem as well. One more player still also over towards the throne room. One of the 3 from the attack has already gone down. Let's make that 2 as NJR more than ready for the challenge. Laxing gets a 1-for-1, but that'll send it down to it. Canadian yet to strike from the bottom of Yellow as well, and they're not even going to need him. DarkZero hold the line, bring it back from the 3-6 deficit, and put themselves into overtime. And they're just not localizing it, unfortunately. They do have to commit themselves to the inside now. Spiff with a dash and kill to take out NJR. Spiker to shut down Canadian. It'll all fall to pieces so quickly for DZ. Their 2 remaining players still on the outskirts of the site. They don't even want to commit themselves to it. The round is done for. PB have tied it back up. So we got the full distance to round number 15 to settle this matchup.
Oh,
But
15!
juices him back up, I believe, through that rotate inside of yellow. Puts him back at near full HP, allows for him to peek. Gavini, in the meanwhile, cleaning up not just one, not just two, but three members of Parabellum here. Laxing is also going to be put into the hot seat here, but he finally gets the better of Gavini and ends his rampage. Canadian, you can spot him a mile away with this barrel peeking, but Fish can't follow the spray through, and Canadian shuts down the remaining two players, giving the map and the match over to DZ. 8-7.
SSG, DZ, SQ, OXG, BC, M80, Mirage, PB. We have it locked, boys. And unfortunately,